Guys, it's Just Jeff Podcast. Welcome to Just Jeff Podcast. Today we got Bree and Rolly, and we talk about 80s horror movies. So come get retro and spooky with us. Ooh. Hey, welcome to Just Jeff Podcast. Today we're talking about 80s horror. Hey.
I don't think
That's what I remember from the other one that I love the most was the
like, can't even do it.
It's like but you just something like that. So we're here to talk about 80s horror. I don't even know where to start. Like I have on here, I was actually looking up how the Halloween franchise has the most horror movies. I think we said it was 12, 13 with this new one that just came out.
13. I think so.
13, yeah. Okay. I keep seeing the trailers for it on Paramount.
So, oh gosh, I don't even know. Is it Paramount?
I think it just, I don't know.
Your breath, motherfucker.
No, honey. Oh, I could hear it.
Okay. Motherfucker.
Yeah.
The audacity of what just happened. I'm glad I muted the mics for that.
I love your wife so much.
Okay, so 80s horror. What's your guys' favorite 80s horror movies? Let's go with you, Bree.
Oh, it's Michael. Michael was my man. I love him so much. Yeah. Halloween, yeah. I love I just love it because it's all like psychological.
Yeah.
It's
just a dude. He's not anything supernatural. He's not.
I mean, it seems like he's got superpowers, but he just keeps kind of escaping death.
It's more like that deranged lunatic strength,
Yeah. It's like the adrenaline that keeps him slashing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But even like with the first one, that's what I love is you don't see like blood, like a lot of, I don't think you see like any blood actually. It's just all, left with your imagination, which we all know is way more powerful
than what they could put on screen. You connect the dots.
Yeah. And that's what's so brilliant about it.
Unlike the new ones now where they like rip open their stomachs and you see their intestines fall out. They want to make it as gory as possible.
Yeah.
It's so dirty. Yeah.
What was, didn't you say the mask was
William Shatner?
William Shatner. Did you know that? The Michael Myers mask is a William
It's a William Shatner's mask.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They when they were trying to find, come up with the perfect mask, what they wanted, must have been at just like some little like 5 and dime store or something, but they took a William Shatner mask and they painted it white, they dirtied up the hair and stuff, and then they said that when they brought it out, they were just like, holy shit, like this is it. It totally captured it, what they wanted.
What makes him wear the mask in the movie?
But the backstory behind it, yeah.
That's a good story. Well, okay, so when he's a kid,
I've never seen any of them.
When he's a kid and he kills his sister, he's wearing his clown mask.
Okay.
Right? He's wearing his clown costume. So, and it shows in the movie when he's,
Technical difficulties.
Sorry about that.
Now. Okay.
We lost power.
Let's see.
Dude, it's just like in a horror film if everything went black.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. That would be perfect. That would be dope, actually.
Yeah.
We'd nope the fuck out.
Yeah. Peace. I'm out of here. I'm not going to stick around to see what's going on. I'm not one of those idiots.
The scary noise. Like, oh, here's a fun side note. I will share this tidbit with you. So with as many horror films as I've seen, right? Love horror films. And we always you always are wondering like, why is she doing that? What do you mean? Like, oh, I hear a scary noise. I'm going to go take a shower. I'm like, whatever.
Let me go. Oh my God.
Yeah. Let me go investigate, whatever. In my bra and panties.
Let's split up.
Yeah. So in Jace, Friday the 13th, right? They're playing, they're playing strip Monopoly, right? In the little, in the cabin, right? The little community room for the counselors. And of course, whatever the game gets broken up, they're like, oh, we're going to call it a night, whatever. So the gal who's in her bra and underwear, instead of, putting her clothes back on to go out in the pouring rain, she just puts on her poncho, right? Like her little rain jacket.
Of course. Yeah.
Right. Whatever. Okay. And then she goes to the bathroom and then, she gets killed, whatever. So fast forward, this was last year. I was home alone. Okay. And I was cleaning, I was doing things, and I'm sure like you guys, do you ever clean in like your boxers?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
Like fully nude? What do you mean?
Not boxers, babe.
Boxers? Sure.
Okay, anyways, whatever. So I was cleaning, right?
Okay.
And I, for whatever reason, I think I was getting ready for the shower, and I was down to my bra and panties, right?
I guess I've worn like a tank top and a pair of chonies for
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I do the same, like no bra, just tank top,
Yeah.
chonies, or bra, pant, whatever.
Yeah.
So, well, before I got in the shower, and mind you, it was raining. Before I got in the shower, I was like, oh crap, I need to take out the trash, right? And I didn't want to go shower and then take out the trash in the rain, right?
Yeah.
What do I do?
You just put a poncho on.
Grab my rain poncho, grab the trash, and I start walking outside. And I was like, holy shit. And I no joke, I think I texted Krisha and Laura
Okay.
with pictures to prove it. I pulled up my poncho to show them like in bra and underwear. And I was like, holy shit, if I was in a horror film, my ass would be dead.
You'd be dead. I'm just taking out the trash real quick. I'm in my sexy bra and underwear. I better just toss on this quick poncho since it's pouring rain. It's only 20 feet
What's
away.
that scary noise? Who is that? Who is that over there?
Are you over there down the street? Let me come see. Let me get a better look at you. Oh no.
And I'm dead. Right. Going down with the fight though. Yeah. So anyways, fun times. Yeah, way to go, Bree.
Living out real life horror.
Oh my gosh,
It's a trope,
seriously.
yeah.
I know, right? So anyways, okay, going back to Halloween. So, excuse me. So his sister had just done it with her boyfriend. The boyfriend leaves. You see the boyfriend just kind of go down the stairs, he's putting on a shirt. And this is all from Michael's perspective. You can tell because he's a little boy, and it's just like so
Through
from
the
his
eyes, yeah.
through his eyes, right?
Yeah.
So you see him, and I think that's when he grabs the knife in the kitchen. He goes upstairs, but at one point he grabs the clown mask from the costume and puts that on. And he walks into his sister's room, and Judy, and right, Judith Myers, right? I think that was her name.
Probably, yeah.
And you see her, she's in just her panties and brushing her hair, and she's like, Michael, what are you doing? And then he just starts, and then he starts stabbing her. And then it shows her like dying, whatever. And I think that's probably like the rare times you might see a little bit of blood. And then he goes downstairs, and then it clips to his parents arriving home, and he's just staring like, dead eyes,
Okay.
just standing there, and you can see like they're going like, what's going on? And
Like
then like
he's
the cops show
broken.
up, right? And then that's the beginning, and then they break away, and then they do the amazing music and the credits and stuff. So I'm wondering, so I'm thinking that he's always just, it's almost like he's had this mask to hide behind. Yeah. Yes, best music ever.
So he needs a mask.
So I think that's what it is, because then like fast forward to when, we have Laurie Strode, and she's going to, she's riding in the car with Annie to go to the babysitting job. And, they stop off at remember they're smoking the joint.
I've never seen any of these.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Okay. So
no, but
fast
continue
forward.
if I have.
Okay. So fast forward, they're driving to the babysitting gig, the famous babysitting gig where everyone gets killed, right?
Oh gosh.
Right. So they're driving, and Annie is the daughter of the sheriff.
Okay.
Okay. So they're smoking a joint, which I appreciate Lori and all, she's even partaking. And so they're talking, and then all of a sudden you hear like, Annie go, oh my gosh, it's my dad. And it's the drugstore had been robbed, and like the alarm's going off, and the dad, so the dad comes out, and then, this is when you hear like the only thing that's been taken were a mask and a couple other things. So I'm wondering if it's just he's always hidden behind this mask. Like that's the whole story behind it.
The anonymity kind of helps him with the act.
Yeah, like it just for whatever reason that's that gives him his power.
Oh,
that's like a safety blanket. Yeah, his power
gives him his power. Yeah, that's strong.
Look back theory.
Yeah. So
Good one.
that's my thought. I don't know. Yeah.
What's your favorite 80s horror movie?
I don't have a favorite 80s horror movie.
Oh,
that I think I
sorry.
think
Let
of.
me rewind.
Oh,
Sorry
yeah.
to jump on that really,
Mm.
but technically this is late 70s. So
That's we'll let it
Okay,
happen.
sorry.
A lot of
Mm.
the Halloween movies were in the 80s, so we'll allow it. Yeah.
thank you. Okay. Appreciate it. All right, really.
I have
Who do you-
a random list of things here in case you haven't, they're just my notes for
I do like the Evil Dead. What am I gonna say?
Evil Dead.
Yeah,
Evil Dead is really good.
Okay.
the
That's a
trilogy
classic.
is a classic.
Yeah. Who's that guy again? What's his name? And none of us know.
No.
Evil Dead.
No, we have to look it up.
Sorry.
He was the pizza roll dealer in that new Doctor Strange movie.
Pizza roll dealer.
He's the guy that had I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Okay. Bruce Campbell.
Okay.
He's like a horror movie icon.
Okay.
I don't know if you know
Bruce
he's got the shotgun arm.
Oh, yes,
or
of
the
course.
chainsaw arm,
Yes.
the chainsaw arm and
Army
the
of
shotgun. Yeah,
Darkness.
Army of Darkness. yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's Evil Dead isn't that Evil Dead, right? Army of Darkness is Evil Dead.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the second.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He goes and
Evil
fights
Army of
after that.
Darkness.
So
is
I've seen
Evil
Army
Dead
of
2.
Darkness, but not Evil Dead.
Okay, yeah, Evil Dead
Okay.
is the first one. Army of Darkness is the second one, I believe.
Oh,
I'm if I'm wrong, correct
I
me.
think that's right. I think that's right.
I mean,
Okay.
I could do
Is the
research,
second one
but
where they're in the
I'm-
cabin and then they go like back in time?
I think that's
Yes.
the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Army of Darkness.
Or that's
Army of
the
Darkness.
Army of Darkness.
That's
Yeah.
the one you like.
Yes.
Okay. Which is if we are correct, that is number 3 on Rotten Tomatoes top 5 80s horror
Can I
movies.
just say when I go to like Comic-Con, which I've been once, but when I go to any kind of convention, when someone's dressed up, you gotta love that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's so much fun. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta
There's-
get a picture of you.
And it's such an easy, simple costume to do. I don't know why there
Yeah.
not more of them.
Can I just tell you? So total side note, first Comic-Con I ever went to, right? Loved. Okay, so before going, I was like, so basic. I was like, I just want to get a picture with the stormtrooper, right? I'm
Just
like,
any stormtrooper.
just any stormtrooper. I don't give
Okay.
a shit. The first stormtrooper I'm gonna get a picture with. So I walk in.
Is this Portland Comic Con?
No, this was in San Diego.
So this is SDCC.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was
San Diego Comic Con.
yeah. So
The big one.
the big one, yeah. And I was kind of bummed. I went the second day, which
Saturday.
did not have Kevin Smith like talking.
Hmm.
That would have been really dope. But anyways, so I'm walking, right, and I'm like, I want my stormtrooper picture, whatever. Shit you not, the first stormtrooper was like yay high to me.
Oh my God.
I
Yeah.
shit you not, and I still took the picture.
Oh my God.
I did.
The perfect quote is for that is Leia. You're kind of short for a stormtrooper, aren't you? To Luke. That's it. I hope that somebody says that to him.
Oh my
in his
gosh,
life.
it was so good. I was just like, oh, lovely. But I did. I was committed. I was like, it's okay. I'm like, come here, boo. Come here, babe.
Come here.
Come here.
Come
It's
here, little
okay.
guy.
I know.
Mhm.
Rest your head.
Yeah. Come right here. Come right here. Yeah.
Yes.
Which is my favorite 80s horror movie? The Thing. John
Okay.
Carpenter's The
Yes, I
Thing.
love the thing. I need to
I
see the
love
thing.
We'll do that in one of our movie watching times.
Okay.
We have Shannon next. I'm gonna
It's so
put some
funny.
bunch of people.
For whatever reason, every time you said the thing, I kept thinking of the blob.
The Blob.
That's where my mind
It is
went.
a thing.
Yeah,
The Blob is a thing.
it is the thing.
And
yeah.
and the creatures in the thing are sort of like mutant metaphors. And,
blobbish,
yeah,
yeah.
blobbish looking things. That just
Okay.
kinda take whatever form. Like they're really freaky looking.
Are they?
Yeah. The
Nice.
new ones. There's the new one that came out in the 2000s, which it's literally so it's a prequel. And if you watch them, you'll see because at the beginning of the first one, there's these guys on a helicopter chasing a dog through the tundra trying to shoot it.
Uh-huh.
And you're like, why are they killing? Why are they trying to kill this dog? So on and so forth. And then it goes into the whole thing with like these guys finding this whole thing, they're finding the dog, and then it's just infecting everybody. And it's like the thing is this alien species that they're. And so the first one, the one that just came out, this whole thing happens. I don't know if you've seen the one that more recent one.
Most recent one? I don't think I have.
So
actually.
basically, they think they kill all them aliens, and it turns out that the dog was an alien, and so it ends with them in the helicopter chasing the dog, and then
it picks up.
then the
after-
next the
yeah.
old one, the original John Carpenter one, picks up literally like it's supposed to be shot for shot, picks up
Oh.
directly after which is kind of cool. Nice little homage. The new one was fun. I like the original better though because you got Patrick Swayze.
Oh, I love Patrick.
Yeah, I think it's Patrick
Swayze.
Swayze,
I
right?
think so. Yeah.
May he rest in
Who
peace.
is it? It's. I always get the two mixed up. It's the guy who's in. I want to say it's Patrick Swayze. Is he
Dirty
the guy-
Dancing?
Is he the guy who was in Guardians of the Galaxy as his dad?
Wait,
Who is
what?
And remember Guardians of the Galaxy
I love.
2?
Yeah, you.
The second one, the who Ego. What's
I
Chris Pratt's
didn't
dad?
even know.
There's a second one.
Please tell me Chris Pratt is not. Wait, he's the son of Patrick Swayze?
I don't know who's the.
Are you shitting me right now?
Okay?
I'm
No,
gonna.
not like in real life in the movie.
Oh my
The
gosh.
character. The character. Oh my gosh.
Holy shit balls. I was just like, are you what the
Oh my
flying
God. Our whole world's being turned. Kurt Russell. I'm thinking of Kurt
You
Russell.
think of Kurt Russell?
Kurt Russell.
Okay. Okay.
How did I get him? Who was I thinking? How did I
Patrick
get them?
Swayze?
Patrick Swayze. They look nothing alike now that I think about it.
Slippy, slappy,
Kurt Russell.
Samsonite. That was way
Kurt
off.
Russell. Okay. And who's the guy who's Captain Ron? Is that Kurt Russell too?
Captain Ron?
Remember
Oh,
Captain-
yeah, I love Captain Ron
Okay.
with Martin Short.
Yeah, such a great movie.
I love Captain Ron.
I hope
Captain
you
Ron.
ever want to borrow it.
Oh, please.
Great
I
nautical
need to show the kids. That is such a good movie,
It's a
dude.
classic,
I
yeah.
love that one so much.
When you said gorillas, I thought you meant like gorillas, not gorillas. Love it. But
So
we're getting
good.
off topic.
Sorry.
80s horror. So the John Carpenter's the thing. Kurt Russell is who I was thinking of. It's just I don't know. I mean, I'm a big fan of anything alien. So
Yeah.
it's like aliens, like for example, Aliens is technically sci-fi horror. I
Mhm.
didn't know that. I thought it was just strictly sci-fi, but
Oh, I would see the sci-fi. Yeah, I would
sci-fi
totally-
horror.
yeah, for
And
sure.
When I think about it, like it's definitely like it's horrific. It's pretty scary. It's the art that it's derived off of is very like neo horror art. I don't know if
Very
you've seen the
neo-horror.
artist or the person who
Mm-mm.
they've done some really cool stuff, and I don't know, it's just like the things that come out of their brain is very gothic almost, you know, like alien gothic. I don't know how to describe it.
Oh, that's
but
cool.
yeah, sci-fi horror.
Me likey.
That's why I like, I don't know, I like space and alien stuff. So like when I know it's not in the 80s, but is it Jason
Goes to
X?
Space?
Jason X?
I've not seen that
It's so
one.
bad. I love
I bet it is.
Yeah.
I've
It's a
seen
B
like
movie, but I
think
get
I've
it, though.
seen
Yeah.
all the Jason movies, all of Friday the 13th, except that one.
Is that one?
Yeah.
You see,
Oh no, but I want to and Freddy versus Jason. I want to see that.
Jason.
I saw that.
Let's
That's,
add
that's
that.
the one of the only ones I've ever seen.
I
as
wanna
well,
see
and
that.
It's
Bad, good,
it's fun.
fun. Okay.
It's
I
you know
It's like Alien versus Predator. you know?
Yeah.
which I've not seen. I've
Those
not
are-
seen that one either.
the first one is good. The second one is not good.
Okay.
Yeah, the first. I mean, they're cheesy, but you know, it's fun. It's
Yeah.
like like I said, I'll watch anything with aliens or Predator. Like
Mhm.
all the Predator movies, love them. The new Prey that's on Hulu. I don't know if you saw that.
I've seen the
Gotta
trailer.
like that one.
Yeah. Huh?
I did see that one. That was
No,
good.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I need to watch it.
Okay.
But I love what was the alien or the Predator movie with Agent Brody that came out in like 2011.
Oh, I did not see that
yeah,
one.
that was they like the Predators kidnapped a bunch of humans that
Mhm.
are like hunters and brought them to their planet to hunt them.
Oh,
And so the humans were like fighting back, and Adrian Brody's like one of the guys. And I don't
Oh
remember who
my.
else is in it, but it's pretty hard.
I don't mind. Okay. then.
What else we got? Let's see. Friday the 13th classics.
Mhm.
Classics. What is that? That's Jason Voorhees, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And
The
was-
first one's actually his mother.
yeah, the first one is his mother,
Mhm.
and then he becomes back in the second one.
Mhm. To avenge her, and then it
Right.
just keeps going.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Yep.
We actually I re-downloaded the Friday the 13th video game that
Why is that not an
Airbnb?
Airbnb? Dang it.
And Crystal Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cabin.
Cabin in the
Yeah,
Woods.
Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods.
It's a
I
By
mean,
Crystal Lake. By
experience.
Camp Crystal Lake.
You know, that might be some sort of cool thing that might be in the future, you know.
Hey, wink,
if,
wink.
You know, if you just kind of
And you need some people to try it out. Some guinea pigs. Holla.
what
Yeah,
Because-
yeah. We're
because we're doing it. Remember that? Or-
Oh, that's right.
Oh my god.
Sorry. Sorry. That's right.
Yeah.
We're so good. Yeah, never mind.
Keep an eye on what's
Yeah.
going on in our life,
Yep.
and then you'll see some cool stuff in the future.
That's right.
I promise.
Yeah, we don't need to be the guinea pigs because we're the creators. But
We are the
Yes.
regular pigs.
yes, the right
We're just the regular pigs.
pigs.
Yes. Piggy Wiggies.
Cujo. I didn't know Cujo was in the 80s. I thought that was in the 70s. You seen Cujo?
I've not seen Cujo.
Cujo with the dog.
Mm-mm.
sounds familiar, but it doesn't
It's
ring a bell.
about just the
I know that- yeah, I-
ravenous dog.
yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
It's
like
Stephen King, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just this dog that just
Ooh, Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery. That's a good 80. Yeah.
That's a good one. We did not talk about that one.
No, we didn't. That's
And the remake was good
I
too.
didn't see the remake.
I did
That
like
was
the
on
remake.
Hulu, right?
Well, I don't know if Hulu put it on. I think I was pretty sure it was released in the theaters.
Oh,
dude.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was
but
it?
it
Okay.
had I love him. He's amazing. He plays the dad on Footloose, and he's in the
Okay,
original.
yeah.
But it's so funny because with the original one, the one who played the dad. So I don't know if you ever saw or even heard of the movie Elvis and Me. It's the story. It's the story of Elvis Presley
It
and
sounds
Priscilla.
familiar.
Anyways, it I think came out in the 80s. But so the actor who played the dad in the original Pet Cemetery played Elvis, and I just kept seeing the whole time I saw him. I'm just like, oh, I just keep seeing Elvis. It's so hard to like look past
Yeah, when you
that.
see certain people,
Yeah.
like a character. Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
I forget
okay.
that.
I'm like, he's not Elvis. He's not Elvis. But that was a good one.
Yeah, I saw that at a mini theater in Flagstaff. It was in the mall.
Mhm.
Did you rerun at Flagstaff when the mall had the theater?
wasn't
I
there
miss
at the
when
time.
malls
Okay.
had theaters. My
So-
mall used to have, yeah.
It was
Did it have a theater? It
so
actually did?
in the mall they had over where the food court was. They had a theater, and all they mostly showed like independent movies. That's
Mhm.
where I first saw Mulan for the first time. Was at
Really?
that theater. But they would show stuff like independent movies, like foreign movies. Like they had that Motorcycle Diaries there, even though like the regular movie theater they'd only show like the blockbusters. This one would show the ones you might
Yeah,
be able to find.
That's
in
how
other
ours was
places.
too.
And then also show like like a few of the other ones to kind of keep the lights on, like
Mhm.
whatever, like the one big hit that's playing then, and then like
Yep.
whatever other stuff to kind of do what they and I love that. But for Halloween, they would show Halloween movies,
Oh,
and we saw Pet Cemetery there, me and some friends, and what they'd done is they'd sort of like taken the theater and put these curtains up like 2 seats in, so it was like a little bit more narrow.
Mm-hmm.
And what they would do is they would sneak in through these things in the back, and in certain parts of the movie, they would go to the curtains where you're sitting next to, and they would like come out and pop out and scare you.
Oh,
Or
how
like
fun.
the scene where the kid gets hit by the semi?
Yes.
They had air horns, and they were in the back of the theater, like not near anybody with the air horns. But when that happens, they honked them. And I kid you not, I must have shit my pants. I was so scared. And like they were in like these like really spooky parts. They would like stick their heads out and go blah, and like just like jump out at you. And it's like, oh my God. And so I was more focused than at that point on not getting scared by them than by the movie. But it was such a I don't know, they would put on these for like all kinds of like classic horror movies. They would show like 80s horror movies, stuff like that. Like,
That's awesome.
and it was cool to see.
Miss though, like, yes.
They're like, they showed Friday the 13th, they showed Nightmare on Elm Street, they showed Rosemary's Baby, or like, no, what's the one, Poltergeist.
Oh yes, I
I
love
think that's 70s, right?
no, that's 80s.
That's 80s.
I want to say I think that's like beginning of 80s.
Yeah, that's like
Because the third one I think is, I want to say like
86.
like late, I think is like closer to 90, I want to say.
Okay.
The third one was like, I mean,
Yeah.
they tried, and it still had,
God bless their hearts, they tried. God bless their hearts.
but 1 and 2, man, those were good.
God, yeah, the first one.
Oh God, that old man. Oh my dang, dude. That dude was like, he was a crip walker, yo, like in life. Like what? Like so creepy. Anyone walking towards my kid looking like that, I'd be like, back the fuck up, dude. Like, get,
step off.
dude, I'm ready to like drop
I'm gonna
kick
give you
you.
the people's elbow right now.
Kick your ass. Bye.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not even talking about the original Fright Night too.
Fright Night.
Fright Night with the vampires. No,
Yeah, no, I've not seen
Fright Night,
that.
So it's the new one that came out with Anton Yelchin and
I've seen that one. I think I've seen that.
and who's the guy who's in Doctor Who? David Tennant. He's in it, and he's the Scottish guy. He's a Scottish actor from In Bruges. Colin Farrell.
Oh, okay.
Colin Farrell plays the vampire, and it's like in this instance, which it makes more sense in the new one than it is in the original. But it's like he's a vampire who they live in Vegas, and so he's always active at night. And it's like, well, they live in Vegas, of course he's always going to be active at night. And so, you know, the movie is based, this kid, he thinks his neighbor's a vampire. This is both the original and the remake. He thinks his neighbor's a vampire. He's like, I'm gonna tell everybody, no one believes him. So he goes to find someone to help him confront the vampire. And, you know, he goes to destroy his neighbor who's a vampire. And there's this whole thing like battle between him and his neighbor. And
Nice.
the original's, it's cheesy. The new one's way better. I like the new one way more, but the original's fun. It's cheesy if you want to like have a good laugh.
Okay.
Because the effects are a little like silly. Like there's a scene where he's flying it through the window and he's like, oh, and like I feel like if I remember correctly, you can see like the strings holding him up, and it's just like
Nice.
like they're trying. Like God bless their hearts, they're trying. But it's like
They're on a budget.
at the time it was probably really spooky, but now I'm like, you got to do something a little bit.
I love it when you see
harder than that.
wires.
Yeah,
I love that.
like you got to try a little harder to get me to that. It's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, there's some fucked up
But it's
shit.
also The Shining, a classic.
Ooh,
Classic,
yes,
yeah.
I love The Shining. That was that 80s?
Yeah.
Gosh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's a little slow burner in the morning, you know, like just slow burning in the front with
like-
Jack Nicholson.
And
Here's Johnny.
and it just like trickles and then it creeps up on you.
Creeps up on you.
I
Yeah.
guess Stanley Kubrick really put I call her Olive Oil. I love her as Olive Oil. She played the actress.
The mom,
Shelley Duvall, yeah.
Thank you, Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall.
I guess he treated her really nasty in that
Oh.
filming. Yeah.
That's
I
good
can't,
or
it
bad?
makes me
Yeah.
sad to like it's hard like when I hear that.
She was really scared, you know, actually from scenes.
You
That's
know.
her too.
Oh, like
Oh,
that-
was
some
she?
of those scenes were
Yeah.
actually like genuine fear.
Yeah, like she was actually.
I
really
think
scared.
and I think that might have been I wonder if that was Kubrick pushing
Well, I
her.
know like in some of the scenes, like from what I've heard, Jack Nicholson, like he would try and get into character, like the scene where he's chopping down the door, and she was really afraid because seeing him like, you know, he's like, like,
Mhm.
you know, swinging the axe and having this like crazy look on his face, like getting himself pumped up for the scene. And from what I've heard, her saying that made her be like, oh my God, like this is actually starting to kind of scare me because
Oh, wow.
some of these people seem like they might be unhinged and it's hard to tell. And of course, this is from what I don't know if this is truth or not. This is
Mhm.
hearsay from someone else telling me this about it, but
It'd be interesting. Like, is Jack Nicholson a character actor? Do you know?
I don't know.
Or not a character actor, but a what is that called when they're method? Thank you.
Hmm.
A method actor.
I don't know. That's a good question. I
That would
can't
be
think of anything.
interesting.
Maybe I know.
Because I've heard like I've heard Daniel Day-Lewis is
Yeah,
a method
Daniel
actor,
Day-Lewis.
and like when he's in what's that one that when he played the butcher?
Oh God.
Was that New York? The New York one?
Oh,
Gangs
yeah.
Gangs of New York?
Gangs
Was
of
that him?
Yeah.
Certain roles, I'm like, I couldn't even imagine working on that set. Like, it's like those method actors, I'd be like,
Yeah, especially depending on the character that they're portraying. Like,
Exactly.
in that character, he's portraying it like, oh my God. And to get
Yeah.
them out of that.
Yeah, like to snap. I wonder if they go on like a couple days, like just by themselves to kind of like almost just cleanse and debrief and, you know,
Become themselves again.
become themselves again.
Cabinet.
That's going to take a toll on them too,
Yeah.
though, mentally, physically. Like
It's
that's
kind of like
intense.
if there's a funny homage to that in Tropic Thunder. You guys seen that Tropic Thunder? So when the scene where where you know he's like, oh, let's go, you know, when he's trying to get Ben Stiller's character, and he goes, I know who I am, you don't know who you are, and he goes, what are you talking about? And he starts having an identity crisis, and he's peeling off his makeup, and he's like, am I Father O'Malley? He's like, or am I this? And you know, and he's like, because he's such a deep method actor that sometimes he gets so lost. He's like, I don't drop character until I do the DVD commentary. And it's like, you know, like he gets, and you know, it's an homage, I think, to that where some method actors, it's like because there are some method actors that I've heard about where they've done roles and it's taken them months to get out of that. Like the guy, that new Elvis movie that came out, what's the Skarsgård kid played?
Oh, wait, are you talking about Pennywise?
Yeah, I think he played it. It might have been him in the new Elvis movie. I'd want to say, but there's a new Elvis movie that came out this last year.
Yeah, there is.
And the guy
on HBO, I've seen it on HBO.
The guy who was in it, he's like, for months afterwards, I had a hard time not doing my Elvis voice because I did it so much. It was just like it just happened, and it's like sometimes I didn't realize I was doing it, and someone pointed out to me, and it was just one of those things where it's like,
wow,
doing it for so long, you know, really like getting into it, and I don't know,
become you,
a
part of who you are.
Creepy.
Creepy. No, thank you.
oh yeah, this one I wanted to talk about, Elvira.
Are you kidding? Oh, Mistress of
Yeah.
the Dark,
Oh,
dude. I
This is for my girl Laura.
love. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. That was
Yeah.
her first crush.
That was her first crush.
Oh, I dressed as Elvira one
Yeah.
time when you're.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby. I saw. In fact, that's the dress I have for Elvira. I'm using that for the Maleficent dress. I'm using
Oh,
this year.
okay.
Yeah, because I'm just using things I have.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm actually using the dress. Of
oh.
course, I'm gonna have to, cover some things up a little bit, but
She's a a piece. let me tell
Cassandra
you.
Peterson, I love you. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Great
Yeah.
movie. That's more of like a comedy horror.
It is
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. Well, and it's based too. I mean, think about it. Like she had her macabre show where she would watch the really like
Yeah, the
60s,
actual-
70s,
yeah,
like
like
cheesy
horror.
and would commentate on them.
Yeah.
So and then it's fun to see. And then she even like in her song when she raps, like
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh my
there's
gosh.
some good stuff in there. Like if
That's
you
worth a watch.
if you've not, I have that by the way. Again, oh I do. Absolutely. I
okay.
watch that. That has like every year I've watched that movie. That and hi babe.
Hi.
That and Hocus Pocus was always like that had become my tradition every year.
Elvira.
Elvira and
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus. We've got to watch those.
Laura
Yeah,
realized
we talked. We're
Yeah,
yeah.
that's-
We shouted out
I
to.
love you, Laura.
Yeah.
Oh, my little wifey.
she got so excited when she saw the Elvira pinball machine.
Yeah, we were at the
Oh.
place in Portland.
She's so
She told me she was drinking. She's just like, oh, that's how I knew I loved women.
Yeah, that's how I knew I loved women.
Wait, it's like, okay.
God bless her. I
Oh, I love
Love it,
Laura.
yeah.
I love you, Laura. Oh. All right. Yeah, Elvira,
Elvira.
that's so much fun. Yeah, she raps in it. I'm trying to think what else. I'm stuck in a small town and
Yeah, I love when she's fixing up the house and she gets all the boys around.
Oh, for
and
sure,
they're just
yeah.
like, yeah, I'll do
just
whatever. Yeah,
grab a tool and start banging.
yeah, go ahead, grab it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's the thing of the big boobs and the hair?
I know, right? Oh my gosh.
I know you're here. I know your favorite 80s horror movie. Do you want to talk about that? Here, Cheyenne. This is my producer, Cheyenne.
I'm good.
You don't want.
No, I can. He was giving me his.
Oh, here. I'm just giving you. There you go.
I really like Blue Velvet.
Yes.
Blue Velvet.
I know.
Blue Velvet.
I think it's really great. It's
I'll
very
get a share
horror
mics.
and it's very weird
and I'll share
and
it too. Sounds
uncomfortable. I don't know. It's not the traditional 80s horror of people just getting like stabbed to
It's a
death.
David Lynch
Mhm.
mind fuck.
Yeah. I will say if you are sensitive to sexual assault or any kind of mental instability, probably shouldn't watch it. Or if you have mommy issues.
That's a good warning. Like with the whole
Yeah.
I'm being fair on that one.
Mhm.
They don't tell you that, and it's uncomfortable from the start.
I will watch it. I've not seen that one, but just hearing you describe it, how much you love
She
it.
would watch it with you.
Yeah, I'll watch it with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll watch
It'll
it.
make no sense. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I love it.
I guess we have
It's David
another.
Lynch.
We have another night of the week we have to put aside from watching a bunch of these horror movies now.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of your eyebrow hairs is gray and weird.
Mine?
Yeah.
What?
It's like
Well, I think there's no reason we don't have to talk about horror just in October. Like that's the
No, I
fun.
love
is
horror year round.
we can, this horror loves horror.
I
That's
mean, because I have
Just
a
kidding.
whole list of,
Not horror.
of Christmas horror movies that I love.
Yes. Oh yeah, we've talked about
We're
rare
gonna do a
ex-
Christmas
Yes,
horror
we are.
episode in December.
Yes, rare export.
Yeah, rare export.
Oh,
Fucking
the
one of my top
Best.
10 favorite movies.
Yes. Yes.
watched
And I
it
just
last
love that
year,
it's in
right?
Finnish.
That's a couple of years ago.
I love that it's in Finnish. Like
Yeah.
that when it's in a foreign, like another its own like in another language, that is
If
yes.
If you want.
Okay.
Yes.
There's another movie with that same kid in it and Sam Jackson. It's like Sam Jackson's plane crashes in like Russia or something, and the kid helps him like get to safety, or I want to say.
What?
Yeah.
I just fell asleep.
And you thought I fell asleep?
Yeah, your eyes were kind of closed. It was just like
That's racist.
it was not. He was looking.
That's racist.
He was doing
His eyes were kind of closed. Huh? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Would you say they were kind of slanty?
No, I'm just saying they were looking.
No, he's not racist. I'm
No,
kidding.
she's
His eyes
not.
were, he's probably having like stoner eyes, so he's closing it for
Yeah.
a second. I just resting him for a second, Mom.
Yeah.
Jeff does that all the time in the car. Like he'll be driving, and he's like, "No, it's just closing my eyes," and you'll watch it, and it's like this.
I'm just blinking for a long time.
I don't know if you know this about me, but I sometimes sleep with my eyes kind of open.
Oh, I know.
No, you
Some of you,
Oh, heck no.
some of you like that. And I'm
Oh,
gonna put it on your
hells
birthday
no.
cake.
Ooh, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it's you completely red, and you are like sleeping, and your eyes are partly open, and you're wearing a shirt, and your belly's out, and it's the best
Nice.
thing in the world.
Thank
I'm
you.
so thankful I have it.
Dude,
It was the best way to start a new year.
that's a new profile photo.
Thank you.
Will you write down our? I didn't give myself enough space. That's okay. We're gonna.
Are you guys gonna
Can
do
I
that
have-
with
yeah,
you again?
Can
Okay.
I?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Do you wanna? You wanna do our little? What is it called? What do I call it?
Do you want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game? It's more
I
like a fantasy league, you know,
I do. I wanna play.
like a horror. And I'm not. What I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna restrict us to 80s horror.
Okay,
So we're just gonna do all horror
sweet.
icons across the board, any year,
love
any time.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay. Well, always, Michael. That's my man.
Michael Myers, number one.
Get a man that wants to chase you, ladies.
Number one, Michael
You
Myers.
know.
Okay.
Have you seen Baby Driver?
Baby Driver.
No.
Oh, there's a really funny moment. So they're like, go get some Michael Myers masks, right? Because they're gonna do a heist.
Uh-huh.
And the guy comes in and he has Austin Powers mask. And they're like, what? This is Mike Myers. And there's a really funny joke. They wanted to actually use the Michael Myers mask, but they couldn't get the rights to it. So the director sent a letter to Mike Myers, and they're like, "Can we?" He's like, "Oh fuck yes, this is hilarious." And so you see it in there, and I think you would really enjoy it.
That's awesome.
It's Michael Myers.
Okay.
Sorry.
What do we want to? Oh,
I'm sorry.
do we want to pick? Just do four. Want to do a four, number four? Just pick four. Okay, you go for. You go next.
Why do I go next? I thought you're next.
No, I'm let my guests go first.
Oh, thank you.
He's a gentleman.
Sometimes.
So pick a horror icon.
The Exorcist.
The
I mean, the
the
lamp.
what?
You want a horror icon? That's an icon.
The lamp?
The lamp.
What's the lamp?
TV? When
No, like the lamp.
TV.
And
No.
the Exorcist.
I've never seen. Okay, I'm trying to
There's like
think.
the
Oh, no, I'm
lamp.
thinking Poltergeist. Sorry.
Yeah, the
Oh, I
lamp.
think you blew Poltergeist.
Exorcist. Wait, you're thinking of the lamp?
The lamp.
In the Exorcist. there's a
Just put
lamp.
down lamp.
Oh, so Benjamin asked.
Why is that a bad choice? Why is everyone laughing at me? I don't understand.
So talking about Exorcist, you know, I was in middle school when I saw it, and my son, who was in 7th grade, Benjamin, he knows that, right?
Mhm.
And he's like, well, mom, he's like, you know, you were in middle school, and like Jimmy, his dad, looked at me and was like, he's like, should we? And I was like, I'm like, unless we fast forward the crucifix thing, then that's a negative Ghost Rider. Like it's a little like, nah, not for my schmoosh
Are you talking about you wanted to be the lamppost from the movie?
No, I'm not saying I want to be the lamppost. I'm saying that's on my team, and like I want
Lamp.
the
He-
lamp.
He loves lamp.
What lamp? Are you
Lamp.
talking-
The Exorcist has a lamp in it. You know, like when the preacher comes, right, and the girl is like completely
Yeah.
possessed.
Yeah.
If they always cuts shots to the lamp and it has a flyer on the lamp.
Oh, like the light. You mean the light bulb that's from like that room where the flies are hanging on to?
Yeah, the lamp.
Okay.
Okay.
You want that's not
Probably.
okay. I guess that's technically that's iconic. That's not a
Is
character,
that
but
not iconic enough?
that's not a
No,
character. but-
Rolly,
How's that not a
you,
character?
you do.
yeah,
you.
lamp. Okay.
He's got lamp.
Sad that I love lamp.
I love lamp.
That's a shirt right there for you.
Oh no, it's an Anchorman.
I choose Pinhead.
Okay. I'll give
Sorry,
you that.
I gotta pick the good one.
Got a good one.
Yeah.
Did you know that I read that after the movie was done at the little party afterwards that
The rap party?
the rap party, thank you, that the actor who played Pinhead, everyone only knew him in his costume, so out of his costume no one recognized him, so he
Oh
would
my
like
God.
go and talk to him.
That's amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
No one be friends with that weirdo over there. No one knows who he is. He just showed up.
I'm like, who are you?
I felt like watching that guy yesterday with the ears at the pirate party, or who's just
Oh
like,
gosh. Well, he was just moping.
Then remember you said he was working on his brooding skills?
Yeah, he was working on his brooding skills. He was
Oh.
the guy sitting off like alone, just like sitting there staring. And like I was used to go to parties and I would sit off outside looking off, being like maybe some girl will be like, "What are you looking at? What are you thinking about?"
Steve
big-
can't even talk to him.
Nothing. Just thinking about life, girl. You want to think about it with me and go do stuff? And then it never worked. Who do you pick next?
I will go with Pennywise.
Pennywise, that's a good choice.
Mm.
Okay, Rolly, who do you have
Which
next?
I have mentioned is a future goal I will be dressing as
Wait,
at
what?
some point. Oh yeah.
He's gonna pick the axe from
That's not
The
what I
Shining.
said. No, I do not want to pick the axe from The Shining. That's a good choice, though. By the way,
It is. It's like
Not the elevator.
oh the blood elevator. Oh, okay. Who do you pick?
Pyramid Head from Silent Hill.
Okay, Pyramid
Oh,
Head,
okay.
Yeah,
like
There you
that.
go.
he's fucking scary. Dragging that large blade.
I just feel like he's really scary in general, but I'm not, especially in that game.
Yeah, I picked blood elevator. Blood elevator. Okay.
They had to do that in two. They only got 2 takes of that.
Oh really?
The blood
They
elevator,
did it in
that's
2 takes?
They had to do 2 takes because it took forever to clean up.
Oh, I bet.
Mm.
Oh, fun fact on Halloween, by the way, speaking of takes, like the pumpkins. So when they were filming it, it was not pumpkin season. They only had 1 pumpkin that they could find, right? Like, so when they did the pumpkin, you've not seen it at the very
No.
beginning, the boy, when he's leaving the elementary school, he's got a pumpkin and he's getting bullied and then he gets tripped and he falls and smashes the pumpkin. Oh, shoot. I am so sorry.
You're fine.
That's the vibration.
I know. Anyways, yeah, they did. I mean, obviously they had to do it. They did it the first take. They were like, we better get this right.
Better nail it.
They better nail it. And then they ended up getting gourds that they could paint. But yeah, that was fun. And was it my turn again?
You're number 3.
My number 3. How about Jason Voorhees? Let's go.
Jason Voorhees, a classic.
Another classic.
Very classic.
What about you?
Oh man, gonna make me choose.
You only have to choose 2 more. I even have a list here that you could just pick off of randomly if you felt like it.
Not if they're already chosen.
Okay. Can I pick
Yeah.
the one in the Constantine movie with what's his name? Mephistos?
Mephistos? Yeah, I don't see why not.
Mephistos.
Is that a horror movie? Constantine? I guess technically it could be categorized.
Yeah.
It's not action. Maybe it's horror sci-fi. Maybe it's sci-fi.
Mhm.
I don't know. Okay.
I feel like it's
You're going
horror.
to choose my next one. I have this feeling.
Is it Chucky?
No.
Okay, Chucky.
All right.
Good old
Good
Chucky.
old
Child's
Chucky.
play.
Good old Chucky, baby.
Okay.
Good old knifey hands. Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger. She's
Freddy
got all
Krueger.
the classics on her team. Literally all the.
All the nightmare
I mean, if you had
ones.
Pinhead on there, you would have had like
That was going to
the-
be.
yeah.
Yeah.
the 4 horsemen of the horror
Yeah,
apocalypse.
baby.
Really?
Ooh, the 4 horsemen of the horror apocalypse.
Yeah,
That's who
baby.
they are. Okay, who's your last?
Well, I need to round my group out.
Yeah, you got a lamp.
I got Mephistos on my team. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean. Huh?
Oh, Broly. You're such
It
a
was
joy.
a horrible. I mean,
That's already locked in. It's already locked in.
locked up.
You
Okay,
are
who's your number 4?
You need to be lamb for Halloween.
No one would understand that. No one would.
Exactly. That's the
No one
brilliance
would get
of
it.
it. That is the brilliance
I
of it.
love lamp. Okay, who's your number 4?
The headless horseman.
The headless horseman. What's his name? Is that his name?
I don't think he has a name.
Ichabod is the other guy. So
Ichabod
yeah,
Crane.
headless horseman.
Yeah, I guess it would be the headless horseman.
And my 4th, it's tough because I have two on the brain. I want to go like the sexy route, but I also want to go like the not so sexy route.
Sexy isn't. Who?
I was gonna pick Elvira.
Okay.
but I also want to pick Cujo because I want a dog.
Having it out with
That dog,
I'll pick
especially.
Elvira.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's my fourth. That's my lineup. Okay, so we got Michael Myers, Pennywise. Actually, you've got Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger. Those are all classics, I would say. Yeah, Pennywise. I forgot about that one. And I have Pinhead, and then Blood Elevator, Chucky, and Elvira, and then really is Lamp, Pyramid Head. And the other two you took them away if I could read it. Mephisto and Headless Horseman. I love Lamp.
I do love the lamp.
Lamp.
Now,
Oh my
if you had
gosh.
to date someone on your fantasy team, who would you date? Well, you obviously we know.
Yeah,
Who would
Date
I,
Lamp.
Yes, you would date him.
the lamp was awesome.
who would I date on my fantasy team?
Would it be Elvira?
Oh yeah, okay, good point.
You're easy.
I thought it was gonna be Chucky or Blood Elevator.
Flood elevator.
Elliot, just scoot your body.
We're seeing other elevators.
Who would you go for?
Yeah, who would you date? Probably Mike Myers. She said she likes a man that could chase her. Or do you want the man of your dreams?
Yeah, see, I don't know.
The man of your dreams, Freddy Krueger.
No.
That was the wrong button. Nope, wrong button.
That's also the wrong button.
There we go. The man of your dreams. Yeah. What about a nugget?
She's my fluffy nugget.
Fluffy nugget. Fuck yeah, that was.
There's some great sound effects, by the way.
I need to add better ones in there. Okay,
Well,
well,
around, but she wouldn't do that sound.
is that what it does? That make noise? It's a wah, 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 wah.
You could have Benjamin on his trombone make you some sound effects. He would love that. It
Okay.
was, yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
That was-
Really,
okay, so what are we, so with this fantasy team, what are we doing? Like,
we're just seeing who we like.
Why don't you have the people vote?
I'll vote what? Who has the best team?
oh,
okay.
I like it.
Here we go.
Okay, set up a scenario. Like, so what's the scenario though? Like, just if what are we taking down, or just most creative, or what? Anything?
I didn't plan that far ahead.
He just wanted to talk about this stuff.
And that's okay.
I'm gonna say Jeff's idea is, so if he makes a full baked idea, that's a pretty good idea. That's a pretty.
I'm
good
happy
idea.
with a quarter baked. If it gets me
If
content.
it's half baked, that's
If
like
it's-
100%.
If it's
Yeah,
content,
make it
I'll
all
take
right.
it.
He quarter asses most of his life.
I love it. I love it. So
All the
yeah,
time.
I guess you can have
Okay,
both. Then who has the best fantasy team?
Who has the best? Well, obviously, no offense, but you're the winner. No offense to you or me, but you have the most round-headed. I mean, if
Roundhead.
Rounded.
rounded,
Round-headed,
I do have a nice round head.
not lampshade.
Jason Voorhees has
Speaking
a
of Elvira,
yeah.
How's your head? No one's complained yet.
No one's complained yet. I love that.
The joke.
I love when RuPaul does that joke and one person didn't.
Yeah, who
get
was it? They just kept like they were like
just kept
they
going.
kept trying and they're like
Snap.
you keep doing it wrong and they're like, oh my god, I forgot.
That's what they heard last night. Oh,
No, they legitimately had never heard that joke.
Yeah.
wow.
It's like, have you watched the show
Yeah,
before
Do you know
came
what
on
that
it?
is?
I think-
Am I just a dirty bird? Because that's like the first where
No.
my brain goes anyway. It's like, how's your head? It's like,
I've had no complaints.
yeah,
It's sloppy, but it gets the job done.
I'm not sloppy.
This episode is brought to you by Sloppy Blowjobs, and I'm not gonna say other sponsors because I don't want them being associated together.
Okay.
No,
for real.
Do you have anything you want to promote, Rolly?
No.
No, he hasn't. Marijuana.
More drugs.
Do more drugs. Depending on the drug and depending on the age, I'd say yes.
I don't care.
Go. I don't know what. I don't know where.
Watch a scary movie, mother.
Watch a scary movie, motherfuckers. Call my number 417-986-6467. 417-986-6467. Call it
Mhm.
right now.
Who are you gonna call?
Just Jeff, Buster.
Who are you gonna call?
Bustin' never felt so good.
Busted nut, busted nut.
That's one of the lyrics.
And
Yeah.
if you're on the Portland Bridge, last night on Saturday the 15th, don't jump over, bro.
That's too late now. Like
Oh,
Which bridge? We got a bunch of bridges.
Yeah,
We're
we
the
do.
If
city
you're
of
on that one
bridges.
bridge in Portland,
On a motorcycle and just hanging out on the railing.
they're
Oh
just
no, was that last night?
he drove by somebody on.
Oh, wow.
Shit just got dark, guys.
Sorry.
This went dark.
So what I'm
Call,
gonna
call us back though.
call us, and as always, be kind.
Be kind, rewind. Be kind. Be kind.
Be
Kindness
kind.
costs nothing.
Yep. Be good to one another. Be good to our
What does
earth.
Florida Bill and Ted say? Oh God,
Excellent.
be
Be
excellent to each
excellent
other.
To each other.
Be excellent to each other, guys. Yeah, go follow all my shit. Like I do, you know what I have? I got Instagram and I got TikTok and I got YouTube. You can watch this. These are the video versions of all my things. If you're watching the video version, you'll see me pointing at you. But if you're not watching it, you don't know I'm pointing at you right now. I'm pointing it directly at you. If you're
We're all
watching it, so
pointing-
go to the
you're
YouTube if
pointing
you want to
at
see a
you.
video version of the
You.
thing you just listened to.
You
Right now.
Call.
You could see my possum on the wall. You could see my painting that my friend Max did. You can see all these things in my room, my living room, if you just watched it. But listen, if you don't like visual things and you don't want to see my ugly mug and my friends,
You don't have an ugly mug.
don't lie to me. Don't patronize me.
I-
Thanks for
would
listening
never
to Just Jeff, or as he used to call me in high school. Jeff Blood Elevator. Blood Elevator. Say goodbye to them, you guys. I'm getting really close. Bye. You want
Thanks
to say
for
goodbye, Cheyenne? Say it again.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my God.
Bye.
Bye.